The Nest Wi-Fi Pro might not break records for speed, cost efficiency, or range, but it leverages the latest in Wi-Fi technology to blanket a home with reliable connectivity. Boasting one of the most straightforward setup processes, it's an ideal match for those new to home networking, offering respectable, though not exceptional, data transfer rates. However, the true value of the Nest Wi-Fi Pro extends beyond mere data distribution. Embedded within this device is a Matter border router, designed to interface seamlessly with the emerging smart home standard. This positions the Nest Wi-Fi Pro as a central hub for not just internet connectivity, but also for managing an ecosystem of smart devices, from lighting to security. It's akin to a networking multi-tool, packed with potential and versatility. In our comprehensive review of the Nest Wi-Fi Pro, we'll explore whether this mesh system stands out as one of the best options on the market, and whether it's the upgrade your home network needs to stay ahead of the curve in both performance and smart home integration. Design and setup. Google's Nest Wi-Fi Pro is the successor to the acclaimed Nest Wi-Fi, and it's clear that Google's design team has refined the blueprint to craft this new iteration. The Nest Wi-Fi Pro units are elegantly oval and organically shaped, measuring a compact 5 multiplied by 4 x 1.4 inches, making them slightly more diminutive than the Aero Pro 6E devices and considerably smaller than the larger Netgear Obi Key 963. The Nest Wi-Fi Pro's glossy exterior gives it a ceramic-like appearance from afar, though a deliberate seam between the two halves of the case adds a touch of design flair. The 3-pack I reviewed came in a palette of snow, white, linen beige, and fog, bluish green, with the lemongrass yellow variant not included in the sets. Each unit is equipped with LED indicators at the front, typically displaying a single light. A solid white light signals that the system is online and functioning correctly, while a flashing red light warns of a system failure. A blinking blue light indicates readiness for configuration. Conveniently, the LED brightness can be adjusted or turned off entirely via the app, although there's no option to schedule the light's activity for daytime status checks or nighttime illumination. Internally, the Nest Wi-Fi Pro is powered by Qualcomm's IPQ5018 Wi-Fi chip, which orchestrates a mesh network across the 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, and 6 GHz bands. It boasts a 1 GHz dual-core processor, 1 GB of RAM, and 8 GB of flash storage for firmware. Unlike the Obi Key 963, which dedicates a second 5 GHz band to backhaul, the Nest Wi-Fi Pro employs the 6 GHz band for this purpose. While this band is less congested, it does have a more limited range than its 2.4 or 5 GHz counterparts. The Nest Wi-Fi Pro adheres to the 802.11ax standard and can support up to 100 clients per node, utilizing 2x2 streams to create 6 distinct data pathways. Each device houses 6 antennas that project the signal upward and outward in a spherical pattern, enhancing range but presenting challenges for downward signal transmission. In terms of speed, the Nest Wi-Fi Pro's peak data throughput is 4 Gbps, which is half of what the Obi Key 963 can achieve. The system is designed to automatically optimize data flow to minimize congestion between the router, nodes, and the internet. While the software can troubleshoot basic issues, such as a faulty Ethernet cable, it often suggests relocating an underperforming node closer to the router for more complex problems. The Nest Wi-Fi Pro is capable of utilizing wide 160 MHz data channels, catering to those with heavy data usage and gamers. However, it's worth noting that while the Obi Key 963 can use these channels in both the 5 and 6 GHz bands, the Nest Wi-Fi Pro is restricted to a single 5 GHz 160 MHz channel. The devices also fall short of the highest standards, with 1 Gbps Ethernet ports, rather than the faster 2.55 or 10 Gbps ports, which may be a limitation for users with high-speed broadband services. Additionally, they lack a USB port for straightforward network storage expansion. To reset any of the Nest Wi-Fi Pro devices, you can press the small button underneath for 10 seconds until 3 yellow LEDs illuminate. This can also be accomplished through the app if the devices are connected. While the Nest Wi-Fi Pro does not include the Trusted Platform Module (TPM) found in previous Nest Wi-Fi models, which safeguarded firmware updates, it maintains a similar level of security. The System on a Chip (SoC) requires authentication and only permits updates directly from Google. The Nest Wi-Fi Pro is also among the first to integrate a Matter border router, which promises to connect a wide array of home automation devices under the new, more universal Matter specification. Although the hardware is ready, the software required to fully utilize this feature was still pending at the time of my review. Tri-band performance and Wi-Fi 6E integration. The Nest Wi-Fi Pro operates on a tri-band system, which includes the standard 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands, as well as the new 6 GHz band enabled by Wi-Fi 6E. This addition is significant, as it opens up a new frontier of bandwidth that's less crowded and capable of delivering faster speeds. However, the 6 GHz band's limitations in terms of range and obstacle penetration become apparent in a typical home environment, where walls and floors can impede signal strength. In my testing, the system delivered a reliable Wi-Fi signal across my 1,600 square foot home, including outdoor areas. The network handled multiple high-bandwidth activities simultaneously without any noticeable degradation in performance. While the download speeds were not groundbreaking, they were competent, with large files downloading in reasonable times. App-based management and smart home capabilities. The Google Home app serves as the command center for the Nest Wi-Fi Pro, aligning it with Google's smart home strategy. The app's interface is clean and intuitive, offering essential functions like speed tests, device prioritization, and guest network setup. Parental controls are a welcome feature, providing the ability to filter content and manage internet access schedules for children. Despite its user-friendly nature, the app lacks advanced features that might be expected from a router bearing the Pro moniker. The absence of VPN support, band splitting, and manual band selection may deter users who seek granular control over their network. The lack of a web interface also means that all interactions with the router must be done through the app. Looking ahead, the Nest Wi-Fi Pro's built-in Thread radios and upcoming Matter support position it as a central hub for smart home connectivity. This foresight could pay dividends as the adoption of these standards grows, offering users a more streamlined and stable smart home experience. Competitive pricing and market position. The Nest Wi-Fi Pro is competitively priced, especially considering its Wi-Fi 6E capabilities. The system's cost-effectiveness is a strong selling point for those looking to upgrade their home network to the latest technology without a hefty investment. Final thoughts. In conclusion, the Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro is a mesh system that excels in user-friendliness and design. While it may not boast the advanced features of other Pro devices, it stands out for its stable performance, smart home readiness, and competitive pricing. It's an ideal choice for users who prioritize a hassle-free setup, seamless integration with Google's ecosystem, and a future-proofed home network. For power users seeking more control and higher throughput, alternative options may be more suitable. Nonetheless, for the average consumer, the Nest Wi-Fi Pro is a compelling option that marries style, simplicity, and the promise of next-generation Wi-Fi.